Do you have any explanation to how existence came about? Has your reason given you as an explanation for existence in the past and right now? Why is there things that exist right now?
Why do you need a creator for you to exist today?
I don't think you believe what you're saying, to be honest with you. I don't think you believe what you're saying. Because if you said that, oh, if God, if you exist, let there be lightning, and lightning came about, you just say it's a coincidence. You would.
Listen to what I have no reason. I believe in philosophy.
Reason is Hyde. My friend,
I believe in reason. I believe in reason itself.
Yeah, I get that. That's fine. But you realize.
Is that not okay?
No, I mean you could use reason. I don't know why you would believe in reason. Or you could
why
use
can't you believe in reason?
Yeah, you could believe in reason as a good tool to get to some rational conclusions. Okay, does reason give you ultimate ability to know every single thing?
It can give me enough fulfillment in life to want to know everything and to pursue my life in the knowledge of everything.
Okay, good. Okay, fantastic. So you like reason,
yes?
Right? Okay, fantastic. Do you have any explanation to how existence came about?
Not really.
Cool. So why haven't you used your reason to come to that conclusion?
Because I don't know.
Okay, why you told me reason is enough to know everything there is to know.
I said I'm atheist agnostic. Why does a question about existence, about what happened 14 billion years ago, why should that...
We're talking about now. Why is there existence now?
Why should that dictate the way I live now? What happened 14 billion years ago, why is that connected to now?
Wait, why are we jumping places? All I asked you was, if reason is so good, why haven't you used it to get an answer? My friend, a question. Why have you not used your reason? I didn't say God, I didn't say anything, so I don't know why you keep telling me atheist agnostic. What has your reason given you as an explanation for existence in the past and right now? Why is there things that exist right now?
I don't need an explanation for existence
why?
Today.
Why don't you need an explanation?
I am alive and separate from any objective idea of existence.
You're separate?
Yes.
So you don't rely on water, food to exist? You don't rely on your parents to exist?
I'm not biologically separate.
So you depend on other things?
I'm intellectually separate.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Are you intellect? So wait, the ideas in your head right now are not the result of your primary socialization, your secondary socialization, every book that you've read, all the stuff that you've taken in. You're not.
That's my choice to read.
No, okay, wait. So you're an atheist agnostic and you think you have free will?
I have free will.
Really? So if everything is just a result of mechanistic processes, where's your free will?
Where does this assumption come from?
I'm telling you. It's not an assumption. It's an implication of your worldview, my friend.
Is it really?
It is.
When did I mention mechanistic?
Because you just said I don't need to worry about any other what's it called, the thing that caused this existence. You just think existence is just a bunch of things that occur, and you're talking about yourself right now.
What is existence to you, my friend?
Are you talking about mental or concrete existence?
What is
something that exists in reality, that has existence? Yes, I do.
Why do you exist?
I exist on reality because a creator brought about existence.
Yeah, but
what's the problem with that?
Why do you need a creator for you to exist today?
Because I can't exist out of nothing, and I didn't need to exist. So the fact that I exist
outside of nothing.
Sorry?
Because there's no creator, we exist outside of nothing.
No, I'm telling you. Wait, now you're conflating terms. I didn't say a God. I'm just talking about a creator so far.
You're panicking a bit. Anyway, I'll talk to you.
What do you mean I'm panicking? Oh, I think you're running away.
No, I
think you're running away. I think you're running away. I think you're running away. Yeah, no, I don't want you. I want you to stay right here.
Okay.
You should tell me why you're rational. You like philosophy, yeah? I love philosophy. That's no problem.
What philosophies do you like?
What would you like? I love the philosophy of science. I like especially the philosophy of science. Sorry?
Stoicism?
Stoicism is interesting to read. No.
Epicureanism?
I don't know. Are you citing off philosophies? They sound smart. I don't get it.
No, they are philosophies.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, what do you think this leads to? My question is...
I'm saying you don't know my argument, so don't assume my argument.
So then clarify it, because I do know your argument, and you're just trying to run away from it. That's why I tried to walk away.
I believe as a man...
Okay, sure, go ahead.
You should be a man. That is fundamentally what we should be.
So women should also be men, or...?
Women should be women.
Okay, cool.
But men are men, and women are women, and they should be as strong as each other.
My friend, I don't know why you're going to the side tangent. All I asked you was, you love reason, I like reason too. I just think, like, you have not used your reason to come to some rational conclusions. If you love reason so much,
What
what's
conclusions do you want me to come to?
I'm asking you, what is your rational explanation for existence?
I do not have a rational explanation for
Okay.
it. But it doesn't prevent me from living my life in the way that I deem most virtuous and best.
Yeah, basically purely subjective.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's
With
why-
no
yes.
no actual objective truth basis
There
to
is
what
an
you're doing.
objective truth,
No,
because we
you
exist.
live your life in the exact same way as a serial killer lives. Equal. Same way.
Well, because I kill people.
No, because you live based on your desires and the serial killer lives based on his desires. Same.
But there's a difference.
What's the difference?
I don't kill people.
So?
So?
What's the difference? He's using the same principle as you.
It's virtue as well. It's being
My friend,
virtuous.
for him, he's virtuous because he satisfies his desire. He's a hedonist.
No, that's not virtue.
Okay? He's a
That's
hedonist.
not virtue.
To him it is.
What is virtue?
Okay, prove it.
What is virtue?
Prove to the
Being a
serial
good man,
killer.
providing
My
for your
friend,
family.
that's your subjective idea of what a good man is.
Is that not what it says
Not-
in the Quran? Is that what? Not
Even
what
if
it
I
says?
agree with you, bro, you're not, again, you love reason and philosophy, yet you're displaying such a lack of ability to display the ability to know what reason is.
How?
My friend, all you need to do is understand the principle. You subjectively believe that being a good man is taking care of people. Fine, even if I agreed with you. A serial killer believes being a good man is to carry out what he believes
Keep
is best.
mentioning serial killer.
My
I've
friend.
not killed anyone.
I don't care. That's not the principle.
Yes, it is.
Do you know
There
what,
is a big
You know,
difference.
you could just put X.
It's a big difference.
No, there isn't. You're using the same principle, which is what I believe is best, I'm going to do to live my life.
Yes.
Serial killer does the exact same thing.
But he kills people while he's at it.
So, he's
I
using
don't
the same
kill people.
principle.
I want to spread knowledge.
You're just acting as if the harm principle is something that we must all accept.
I'm not acting like anything.
Yes, you are.
I'm just saying I'm being independent from you. That's all I'm doing.
How?
You
I
represent-
might even agree with you. How are you independent from me? I might agree with you that taking care of your family is a good thing.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
why don't you
But
agree
I
with
don't agree with your principle. I don't
Okay.
think that that's the case. I think
Why
that
are
I
you
follow.
shouting at me?
I'm not shouting, my friend. We're talking.
Yes,
Calm down.
good.
I think you get a little nervous when I'm calling you on when your inconsistencies, and you wanted to run away before. And that's why when you got caught, you're like, oh, why are you shouting? Why are you shouting? Yeah. So you and the serial killer have the exact same morality, yet you think you're somehow more virtuous.
I just want to be a good man.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, your idea of being a good man is subjective.
Yes, okay.
Okay, cool. So it's the same principle that the
Fine,
serial
but then-
killer uses. If you're happy with that, that's fine. This
a
is what your
serial
reason has
killer?
given you.
What is a serial killer? He kills people.
Yeah, he's somebody that lives based on his desires, like you.
We're not getting anywhere, my friend.
Yeah, because you don't want to see that you're inconsistent.
How am I inconsistent?
You're inconsistent
My-
with
my-
what you want to say you are, but you're
existence-
consistent with a serial
My
killer.
existence is subjective. I believe in a subjective existence.
Oh, you exist subjectively. You don't actually
You
exist.
can create your own existence.
Oh, you can create.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so something that doesn't exist could bring about its own existence.
Why is
Your mother, before her existence, she created herself. Yeah. Before she existed, she created herself.
I'm not talking about that.
Make it make sense, my friend. Make it make sense.
I'm not talking about that. What is existence to you? What is the idea?
I told you something. There's types of existences such as what exists in the mind, like ideas, like
Yes,
concepts,
yes.
and there's things that exist in reality.
There are things in your mind that you pertain to questions about existence, like about where you came from, what you want to do in your life, what you want to achieve.
Sure.
Yes.
And you get your answers not from reason, from subjective emotion. The guy who said I love reason gets his whole worldview from subjective emotion.
Have you read Jean-Paul Sartre?
No, I have not.
Existence precedes
Do I need
essence.
to?
Existence.
Oh,
precedes
so
essence.
who cares? Who cares what Paul Sartre says? Okay.
What is essence?
Depends who you ask.
No, what is essence to you? What is the Christian? What are you Muslim?
I am a Muslim.
What is the Muslim essence?
Why are you going on a tangent?
I'm asking.
Why are you going on a tangent?
Okay, I'm just
Stick to the point. You're the guy that said you love reason.
Yes.
I'm not interested in going on
And
the
I'm exhibiting my
sophistry and the
reasons to
philosophy you're going into. I'm interested
What is
in
sophistry,
my friend. I'm
You know what
interested
sophistry
in.
really is?
Yes, I do know.
Tell
It's
me.
nonsense. That's what it is.
What is nonsense?
So, oh my God, you're just trying to divert because you're trying to run away from the point.
Sophistry is
You
rhetoric.
said you're the rational guy that likes to live based on rational, reasoned explanations and all these things. Yet your whole paradigm is based on, I feel this. I want to do this because I feel this is nice. This is what you live on, basically.
What are we? What unites?
Stop diverting, my friend.
Wait.
Stop
Can you
diverting.
Please let me talk.
I'm telling you, stop diverting. Stick to the point and talk.
I'm having a dialogue with you.
Yeah, you are.
Dialogue
About
with
something I'm not
questions.
interested in talking about. Stick to the point.
I'm trying to
go
reach to a common ground here. What are we together? What are we?
Together?
No. What do we represent? Like me and you?
I'm a human being, you're a human
Yes.
being. Sure.
As human beings, what do we have? What are two faculties? The
Reason.
reason. What else?
Sure. What What else? Go ahead.
Emotion.
Sure.
Yes.
That's fine. I accept both.
So what I
But
say,
you're the one that came and said reason is everything I need.
Right. I live on these two axioms: reason and emotion. That explains my subjective existence. Because I see that I want to provide as a good man. I want to be a good man. I want to raise a family. I want to spread knowledge.
Sure.
That's reason.
All these things you hold are the value you're giving them is subjective. You have nothing to ground them in.
No, I have them to ground them on works of philosophy, on works of Jean-Paul Sartre.
Oh my goodness, my friend. I think you've read like 2 books in philosophy, and I think that you just say philosophy and you think this is some profound thing.
Okay, that's an assumption that you made.
No, I'm telling you, that's what you're giving off.
Okay, fine. But what do you want? How can I prove to you that I've read philosophy?
No, I don't need you to prove it. I'm not interested in whether you read philosophy or not. You made a claim. I'm this guy that lives based on reason.
And emotion.
Oh no, this is new. Now you're saying you're bringing in emotion. Do you think?
I'm finally having a dialogue with you where you're not shouting.
Do you think? Nobody's shouting on you, my friend. Stop playing victim. Do you think I'm projecting my voice? That's it. Do you think there's other people listening? Yeah.
Why do you need to project?
No, because there's other people listening. Stop being so individualistic and think that there's other people that may benefit from the conversation. Yeah.
I know they are.
Okay, so I need to project my voice a bit. It's not an issue. Don't be so sensitive. Okay. All I'm telling you is, don't act like you're this perfectly rational being that cannot do any mistake just by going through reason alone. You don't need. Okay, so then do you think that you need more? You need to. First of all, I'd like you to define what you think reason is and what you define as good evidence.
Reason is our ability, is our consciousness, our ability that divides us from animals. That ability that we are fundamentally conscious of our own existence, and because of that, we have reason.
Okay.
We have reason. We want to do better. We want to do good.
Okay.
We want to provide for our family. We want to be good men.
Fantastic.
That's reason. How do we? What I see connecting to reason is questions of existence.
Okay, fantastic. Where have those questions led you to what answers? You have a worldview, right? You're a well-read philosopher, whatever it is. What kind of worldview? No, whatever it is. I'm telling you, I'm leaving it up to you. If you want to say you're a philosopher, Paul Sartre, aficionado, whatever.
You can call me
whatever it is. No, whatever it is. Whatever you want to go with. Whatever you want to say. What has this readings, what have they led you to knowing about the fundamental existential question about existence?
Like I said, I'm atheist/agnostic.
Yes.
The atheism informs the agnosticism.
Atheism informs?
Informs it.
An empty ideology informs? In what way does atheism inform?
Because I fundamentally don't let the idea of what happened 14 billion years ago let me live my life today. Like I explained to you before.
Yeah, you let other ideologies. No, you think you're somehow better than the person who chooses 7th century revelation. No, you're implying it. You're like, oh, I don't let my atheism protects me or doesn't let me worry about or live my life based on some 14 billion year old thing or some 7th century. My friend, it doesn't matter. You're saying, oh, I'm better because I'm separate. I'm separate. No. You're implying. This is what this man is implying. He's implying that, look, I am protected.
You look me in the eye when you say this man, you look down.
I look at you. This man right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking at the audience because, like I said,
you want to speak to the audience. You don't want to speak to me.
No, I'm speaking to you, and like I said, you're an individualist, hyper-individualist who doesn't understand there's other people here that might benefit and might listen to the conversation. Yeah, so there's other people other than you. I'm talking to you. There's also an audience. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So if you can see, don't ask dumb questions. So, going back to our what's it called? Point of discussion.
Wait, brother.
No, brother. Don't worry. Let's not. The point is, you're trying to imply that somehow you're this independent, free thinker that uses reason and is not restricted by some 14 billion years old event, or you're not restricted by some 7th century religion. My friend, your mind is filled with Sartre. You just said, you just shouted at me, this man, oh, I read Sartre. Okay, your mind's infested with Sartre.
Rousseau as well.
Oh, Rousseau. Yeah, that's fine. So you've read some philosophers, and now your mind is fulfilled with their ideas. And yeah, you've actually submitted to some random men who said a few things. Okay, so how does that make you any better than? Okay, so why are you implying that somehow your atheism restricts you or protects you from something that happened long ago? You do the same. Was Rousseau today or was it before?
I'm not implying anything.
You are.
I'm just saying I'm different, my friend.
Yeah, you're saying you're different. You're saying you're different, and you're implying.
I respect your beliefs.
My friend, that's fine.
Why don't you respect mine?
No, I don't respect them because why would I respect falsehood?
Then fine.
No.
We can't.
So why? No. Wait. Am I okay? I didn't say I don't respect you. Don't straw man me. I didn't say I don't respect respect you. You're a human being. That's fine. I respect you as a human being. Even as a brother in humanity, no problem. But do I respect false ideas? No, I have no respect for falsehood. No, my friend. Why would I do that? Interpretation?
Yes.
Okay, demonstrate to me that your atheist ideas are not false.
How can I demonstrate?
I told you. Show me how atheism explains existence. Show me.
Show me how atheism explains.
Yeah.
How philosophy.
My friend, philosophy is not atheism. Are you like, oh, what? Have you read philosophy? Most philosophers, you know, actually, this is a common misconception. 20th century and 21st century philosophy might have been, has a huge rise in atheist philosophers. The overwhelming majority of philosophers in history are theists. So stop using philosophy as some synonym.
Theology.
So yeah, actually, there's a saying called philosophy is the handmaiden to theology. It means it's a servant of theology. Yeah.
Yes.
So okay, so don't stop using philosophy as a synonym to atheism. It's not.
Okay, fine.
So go on. So yeah, no, atheism. You're an atheist.
Okay, fine. I'm an atheist. Yeah. What do you? I don't believe in these labels. These labels.
You called yourself an atheist.
Okay, I'm a philosopher. I think what you're assuming atheism to be is not what I see atheism.
Define what atheism. Your atheism that you called yourself.
That's what the questions of God, questions of existence, do not affect the way I live my life now. But let me finish.
That's not what atheism means.
Okay, it's not what it means. Fine. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. What I will say now is that I fundamentally respect every single religion, every single faith. I respect it because it is a way of life. I've traveled the world.
Can I test you on that?
Yes.
Do you respect Nazis?
No.
Really? Why not?
Are they a faith?
They're an ideology.
They're not a faith.
They're a non-religious faith. Okay, fine. How about this? Do you respect Satanism?
No.
Okay, why not? It's a faith. It's a belief. It's a religion.
All faith.
No, you said you respect all. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. You don't even mean what you say. You just say these platitudes.
I mean Abrahamic, Hinduism, Sikhism.
Okay, why do you respect? So why do you respect, brother? Why do you respect those religions and not respect the Aztec religion that caused human sacrifice? Oh, you respect that?
Religions come out of culture.
That's your assumption. That's a claim. You could try to build an argument on that. I don't think you're qualified to, anyways.
Anyway,
and neither is it. This is like the fourth time you tried to run away when I've called you out on something. My friend. Okay, if you want to say you're tired, okay, that's fine. But don't say.
I'm not saying anything.
No. Listen, I want you to define your atheism because you said that we've been mischaracterized. Because this is the thing: you make accusations and then we try to call you out on it. You try to run away.
No,
this is the third time you do this.
I told you what my atheism is 3 times.
What is your atheism?
The idea that the way I live my life on Stoic principles, on Epicurean principles, on existentialist principles, not on principles of connected to Abrahamic or other religions.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
And that's not what atheism is. So that's like me saying, what's it called? I believe the color red is actually blue. We're just using words that mean things, and then we're just taking a completely different meaning and trying to communicate with people.
That's why I'm trying to tell you that I'm atheist agnostic.
That's not even, atheist agnostic also has a meaning. That's nothing to do with what you said. So again, you try to portray yourself as a philosopher, and you don't know some basic stuff in philosophy. Like an atheist has nothing to do with the definition that you gave it to. An atheist is somebody that positively denies the existence of a God.
That's
positively. No, that's according to Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy and Routledge Companion to Philosophy. So that's not me. That's a peer-reviewed definition.
Okay, fine.
Cool.
I don't agree with that definition.
Oh, okay. So that's fine. That's your subjective disagreement, and that's fine. Because let me tell you why. I actually do love reason.
You're right and I'm wrong.
No. Yes, my friend, I actually do love reason, and when I hear people say I love reason, but they misrepresent it, I get annoyed because I actually value reason, and I think that you are doing a bad representation.
I'm a sophist.
No, I do think you're a sophist, and I think that you've read maybe 3 philosophy books on Paul Sartre and Rousseau. You've read and you picked out a few quotes, and now you think you have this atheist, irreligious, ideology that explains existence better than other things. And don't say I'm not saying it's better, because when somebody chooses an ideology, they necessarily think it's better than others. Why are you not a Muslim?
Because I've lived in the Arab world for 12 years, and I respect Islam. I
didn't say why if you respect it or not. I said why you're not a Muslim.
Let me answer. I do not I don't believe in Allah.
You don't agree, yeah.
don't believe.
Exactly. So you think your ideology
No, I just don't believe it.
No, you think, my friend, the reason you believe in your ideology is because you believe in it. And why? Why do you believe in it? Because you think it corresponds better with reality, or you think it's a better ideology, whatever it is.
It's
you think it's better.
For me, better.
Exactly. So it's better. You think it's better.
It's one that works for me.
That's fine, but that's a subjective worldview, and that's not what somebody who uses reason says.
It is, because that's what all the philosophers say.
No, that's not what they say. No, philosophers. You know what philosophers do say? Philosophers say no.
Read existentialism as humanism. And then
how about this? If you want to get like him, read existentialism, 100%. Here's what this guy demonstrated. He demonstrated that reason and rationality. These guys that love to spout about reason and rationality, some of them actually will, if they're honest and sincere and they know what they're talking about, they'll actually realize that this kind of stuff they'll never actually hold to this kind of beliefs. But this guy just loves to use reason. I read this philosopher, I read that philosopher. Yeah, he actually is more emotional than children. Children are more rational than this. Children, they look at something, they're like, oh, something must have brought this about, something must have caused this. This can't come from nothing. A child will never tell you the world came from nothing. You look at children, they've done studies on children. Justin Barrett's famous study about children and the innate disposition to believe in a creator. Because why even children are reasoned enough or rational enough to think, hey, this stuff doesn't come from nothing, there must be something that brought us about. This guy who's saying, I'm studied so much philosophy, I'm a philosopher. I've read Sartre, existentialism, but nothing to say on how he lives his life, nothing to say on what existence has brought about, and yet he thinks he has a better and more rational worldview. Subhanallah. Anyways, man, may Allah guide us all. Jazakallah khair.